beings, family, soul family, divine reflections, beings of light, angels incarnate, angelic humans. I honor and salute you for your presence as we come together in this moment for sacred tuning, for global union, as we come back to our centers collectively for the benefit of the planet. To initiate, we will begin with a mantra, Ong Namo Gurundev Namo, which opens up our energy pores to receiving light codes, downloads, epiphanies, healing, and much more. You can choose to follow along with this mantra if you're familiar with it, or you can just receive. To begin, we're going to rub our hands together, activating our prime meridians, making sure to get the palms and the fingertips. Then once you've generated a lot of chi, you're going to bring that life force energy into your heart center, elbows parallel, directing all of this energy we've just accumulated into our heart centers to amplify the vibrations of this mantra. We will now chant 3 times. Exhale to begin. Deep inhale from the root to the crown and hold it at the top. knees into the lap, palms facing up to receive. As we now take a deep grounding inhalation at a normal pace, and an exhale. Scanning the awareness, scanning the body, scanning the mind, scanning the emotions, scanning the spiritual energy permeating throughout around us. Recognizing all that comes up, whether it be pleasurable or displeasurable, if uncomfortabilities arise in physical, mental, spiritual, emotional ways, dedicating our awareness towards channeling life force energy to these uncomfortabilities to siphon the source energy they require to fulfill their harmonious healing. Placing into the space our intentions for this practice, our intentions for this rising, our intentions for this lifetime. What is it that we wish to consciously create? What timeline or reality are we choosing to bring our vibrational state of being in alignment with? Answer these to yourself or out loud. Emitting the vibration behind the thought or the word, feeling the emotion behind the conviction of that which you wish for yourself. If you wish for a healing, if you wish for clarity, if you wish for insight, if you wish for perspective, having the emotional conviction of knowing and being this vibrational state to attract it. Now I'm going to stretch out the spine to awaken the cerebral fluid, allowing it to flow throughout our bodies. Start to free form, stretch your body, your shoulders, your neck, your back, your vertebrae of your spine, in whatever way your body feels called towards expressing. Being present with each motion, becoming fluid, embodying the divine Shakti energy that is within all beings. It has nothing to do with gender. Every being has masculine and feminine within them. Channel this energy and use it alongside your healing. So now do Sufi grinds, bringing the spine around forward, bringing the chest forward, the shoulders back, deeply breathing in, breathing out, collapsing the shoulders, bringing the back arched, releasing the breath. Switch sides. Really expanding that heart as you come forward. Releasing all that does not serve you on the exhales. Now spinal flexes. We're just going to be doing the same thing forward and backwards. Bringing the spine forward, arching the back, bringing the shoulders back, chest forward, breathing in. And And bringing it back, collapsing the spine, releasing the breath. Deeply breathing from that diaphragm. Seeing just how much you can expand that heart on the inhalations. Now stretching out the neck, releasing all of the tension in the neck and shoulders that we accumulate so much stagnant energy within. Switching sides. Bringing ourselves back to center, back to the heart, back to still point. Taking a grounding breath. As we now balance out the hemispheres of the brain with the pranayama called Anulom Vilom. Pranayama, this is going to be covering each alternate nostril to breathe in through specified hemispheres of the brain and allow oxygen as well as life force energy to flow throughout the masculine and feminine dualities within us. So to begin, if you are able to perform this mudra, this hand symbol, put your pinky and your ring finger pointing straight up, your thumb pointing straight out that way, and then your your pointer finger and your middle finger are curling into your thumb. Like so. This is completely not necessary. If you want to just cover it with your nose, you can. With your fingers, you can. But this mudra allows energy to flow in a specific way to cover each nostril as we perform the pranayama. Whatever works for you. We will begin with covering our right nostril, breathing in through our left nostril to allow oxygen to flow throughout our right hemisphere. Hold. Release. Switch. Breathe in. Hold it at the top. Alternate nostrils. Exhale. And I emphasize fully inhaling and fully exhaling to activate the parasympathetic nervous system. Breathe in, covering the right nostril. Hold. Switch. Out. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Switch, exhale. Hold. Inhale. Hold. Switch, exhale. Hold. And inhale. Hold at the top, bringing the hands back down into the lap, palms facing up to receive. Releasing the breath. Now taking a grounded inhalation from both nostrils. We are now going to perform simple, mindful breathing where it is going to be able to activate and stimulate a very relaxed state within our being by just being with the breath and allowing ourselves to lose ourselves in the breath and not take a break from the breath through holotropic breathing. This is also known, if you do it for long enough, to invoke a psychedelic-like natural sober state where dimethyltryptamine is wrung out and dripped from the pineal gland to invoke a psychedelic-like experience in the more extreme cases of performing this exercise. That being said, know your body, tune in with yourself. If you feel lightheaded, if you feel like you're pushing yourself, be sure to slow down and listen to your body. Begin. All we're gonna do is exhale and inhale through the mouth, in the mouth, out the mouth, and find your own pace and don't break in between breaths. Continue breathing in and out, just as the oceans of the wave crash in and crash out. The breath is similar. Allow the breath to crash in, crash out, flow in, flow out with ease. So begin, take a deep inhalation. Keep yourself pushing. Deeply breathing out, deeply breathing in. In 3, 2, 1, deeply breathing in, holding it at the top. Tuning into the body again, bringing back to the intentions if we have been led astray, holding our focus of our practice within this state of being, powering our intentions, fueling our state of being with harmonious, heart-centered frequencies as we further expand the power of our heart center to accelerate our intentions, manifesting through this practice with the mantra of the heart center of YAM, YAM. So we are going to be fully exhaling. And inhaling to begin 3 times. Really feeling the intentions while we enter this mantra, accelerating. Last one, inhale. with this space, observing how we feel, anchoring into our centers. As we now begin to gently tap the crown of the head, tapping the crown chakra, while we are performing this tapping, which, by the way, you'll be wanting to do with your closed fists like this, just gently allowing your knuckles to make contact with your skin, with your head, with your hair, bringing it down now into the neck, allowing ourselves to feel each sensation from these taps, feeling them as explosions of density being relieved from our vessel, going deeper into the neck, meeting the spine now, bringing it back around into the shoulders, really making sure that we put that intention behind each and every one of our taps, really challenging yourself to see if you can feel each sensation as we now start to, with the fingers though, tapping the face, get them cheeks, chin, under the neck, the forehead, nose, eyes, under the eyes. A lot of tension stored here. Really just let it all go. Open the floodgates. Ears. Bring back into a gentle fist as we bring us into our chest. Imagine you're a caveman, you're a gorilla stepping into your energy of power, releasing the energy from your chest, feeling each blow releasing, cleansing, transmuting, alchemizing. Bring it into the sternum, into the belly. Now bringing it around the hips, onto the back. You're going to want to use these parts of your fists at this point, hitting the spine, especially in the back. Into the legs, the thighs. The calves. The feet. Really putting the intention on the feet, giving gratitude for them and all that they allow us to do, everywhere that they take us, without ever wanting anything in return. Switching now. Feeling the cleansing by something so simple as tapping. Now, best for last, gotta get the butt. center, back into still point now. One more detoxing. We're going to be performing a Kriya technique of detoxing from one of the centers where the most stagnant energy accumulates, which is the armpits. A lot of detoxing and releasing happens in the armpits. We're going to accelerate this process. We're going to be bringing our hands up. One of our hands is going to be a fist. A fist. The other hand is going to be a pointer. And we are going to be we're going to be sharply exhaling, bringing the fist into the armpit, punching yourself, but gently so, to an extent. You don't want to really hurt yourself. And then when you inhale, you're going to cover your nostril, one of your nostrils, and then you're going to breathe in. Like that. So if you are hitting your left armpit, you're going to be covering your left nostril. So if you hit your right armpit, it's your left nostril you'll be covering. And if it's your right armpit you're hitting, it's your right nostril that you'll be covering. So go ahead and begin. Find your own pace, find your own power, pushing that energy from the diaphragm and feeling the detoxification happening with each blow. One more rep. Bring ourselves back to center, back to still point, back to unity, back to our hearts. Feeling around us, feeling the energy, the life force flowing through with each breath, being aware, being present, being mindful, being one with all that is, being in your true essence, allowing your nature to permeate through you, deeply inhaling, deeply exhaling. Om Mani Padme Om. Om Mani Padme Om. Om Mani Padme Om. Om Om Mani Padme Om. 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 Becoming aware now of our Kundalini energy, tapping into the spine, checking in to make sure that your spine is in proper alignment, tucking your shoulders, tucking your chin, relaxing the shoulders in their sockets, allowing yourself to be with the breath, rising and falling with the Kundalini life force energy. We're going to take 3 breath locks now to focus on this energy before we awaken this Kundalini serpent energy through a breathing, and then we will take us into our last breathing technique to take us home. So we will now breathe in, and as you breathe in, visualize a radiant golden energy at the root of your spine, at your root chakra, seeing this glowing orb of energy as you breathe in. From that, an energy serpent rises up throughout your spine into your crown chakra, and then with the exhalation, bringing that energy back down into the root, into that ball of energy, into that Kundalini energy, and with the breath performing this visualization, and then we will perform a muscle technique to harmonize with that. So first, deeply breathing in, feeling this energy rising, and bringing it back down. Feeling the life force enter our bodies and leave our bodies. Deeply inhaling with the Kundalini serpent. Bringing the breath down. Bringing it up. Bringing it down. So we will now perform Kundalini activation through root locking. We're going to be locking the root, locking the throat, deeply breathing in, holding our gaze straight, whether our eyes are open or closed, holding our awareness still, keeping the energy rising, keeping it flowing, and then eventually releasing the breath, releasing the tension, bringing the energy back down, and doing the same 3 times. So to begin, create tension within the lower navel, the sex organ, and the rectum. Clenching, creating tension gently, as we now gently create tension within the throat, focusing the energy, sparking it up from the root and bringing it up to the throat, and then bringing it up to the crown through the gaze, as we now holding these locks, holding this gentle tension, breathing deeply in, visualizing the Kundalini rising up to our crown. Holding it, holding the tension, holding the breath, Feeling the rising energy of the Kundalini. Slowly bringing the breath back down, visualizing the energy of the serpent rising back down into the golden sphere at the base of your spine, releasing the tension, relaxing. And once more, creating tension, gently locking the root, locking the neck, creating tension. Deeply breathing in, hold, keep the eyes completely still, keep the throat and root locked, keep the breath where it is, and allow the energy to do its magic. Releasing. One more time, creating tension in the root, tension in the throat. Deeply breathing in from the root to the crown, giving it all you got. Holding in the breath, holding the locks, keeping the eyes still, and allow the energy to do its thing. Releasing the breath, bringing the energy back down. The purpose of this exercise is to recycle our Kundalini energy, not rising the energy and allowing it to leave through the crown, but bringing it back down into the root and creating a reciprocal infinite energy spiral of which we have access to regenerate our energy, revitalize our vessel, and initiate conscious healing within ourselves. As we now get into our final exercise, the breath of fire, ego eradicator technique, rapid exhalations pushing out from the diaphragm, collapsing the stomach into the spine, allowing ourselves to cleanse, detox, purify, transmute. If you have anything that you were experiencing as an uncomfortability at the beginning of this practice, this intention would be a great focus to place into the flame of your breath as we transmute this energy through breathing rapidly, focusing only on the exhalations as the inhalations become a natural byproduct that our body does to perpetuate itself. Trusting in our body, pushing ourselves past our limits, stepping into our true essence beyond the sensations of the body or the mind. We are the eternal loving awareness behind that manifestation of body and mind. We now step into that, into the flame, to transmute us into that which we are meant to become. Begin by taking a deep inhalation and begin at your own pace, in tune with your own body.